Hey guys, Flabaliki here today, and welcome to something really quite different, I guess, for this channel in general. So, yesterday, I went to a Ubisoft event here in Sydney, where we were given the chance to play the upcoming Assassin's Creed Chronicles China. Now, this is a really cool game. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie, I did not know anything about this game at all before going. I didn't even know it existed. I believe it was announced last year at some point. Yeah, so I don't really follow the Assassin's Creed franchise at all, but I was given the opportunity, like I was given an invite to go check out this game, and I was like, you know what, I'll do it, I'll see what it's all about, and if it interests me at all. So I had no idea what to expect. It turns out that it's a 2D stealth platformer, action stealth platformer, which, by the way, when I first heard that, this is before I'd even seen what the game was. When I heard that, I was just like, oh, that sounds so much fun. It sounds a lot of fun. And I'll tell you what, I mean, I don't know how this game would sit with regular Assassin's Creed fans. I don't really play the regular Assassin's Creed games. But this, for me, I found it a lot of fun. And the other guys that were at the event with me as well, there's a bunch of other Australian YouTubers. I will link a few of them in the description down below as well, so you can go check out their content and also their preview on this if you're interested. Yeah, the other guys that were there as well, they really enjoyed it. And quite a few of them were a lot more into this sort of Assassin's Creed franchise than I was. But I do love a really good platformer game, and this was a lot of fun. It had a really big emphasis on the stealth. Like, I mean, I guess like any Assassin's Creed game, but it was executed really beautifully. And look at that, dropping the box on top of the two guards there. So, I mean, okay, so basically when you start up this game, by the way, okay, so there's so much to say. There's just so much to say. There's, so I'm showing I believe the first 2 levels of the game, excluding, I'm not showing the tutorial level. There's one before this. That's the tutorial. But I'm showing the first, I believe, 2 levels of the game. This is the first one. I don't know what it's called, but it's the first level, and then for the first 5 minutes, the second half of this video will be the second level. Right. Anyways, now let's say that this game also, like any good sort of platformer or game in general, over time they will slowly sort of introduce new mechanics and new combinations of mechanics, and this does it really, really well. As you saw, I used a throwing knife to drop the boxes down there. It sort of teaches you that mechanic earlier on, much like right now where I'm hiding in the bushes. It teaches you the hiding mechanic earlier on in the game, but with different items, and then it sort of introduces new layers and the ability to dash between cover, and it really sort of guides you through the game, because like I said earlier, I had no idea what this game was before even going to the event. I didn't even know what the event was for, I'm not going to lie, because I wasn't really told. I was just told it was an Assassin's Creed event, so I didn't know what it was for. I just turned up, I thought, hey, this is going to be fun. Either way, it's going to be fun to meet people, have a chat. So I went along, and I was pleasantly surprised. This game, what I played of it anyways, was a lot of fun. Now, before you go ahead and start saying, oh, I wonder how much Ubisoft paid him to say this. Well, they didn't pay me, they just invited me to an event, so... I mean, I'm saying this of my own accord. I mean, I don't know what I would say negatively about this. I mean, I can't compare it to, I can't compare it to the Assassin's Creed franchise myself, because I know nothing about it at all. So I don't know how it sort of stacks up. But from what they were telling me, or telling us, is that it stays true to the sort of core, I guess, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? The core direction of Assassin's Creed. That's not the word I'm looking for. I can't think of the word I'm looking for right at this moment. But it sort of stays true to the franchise itself, but obviously approaches it in a new manner, which is really, really cool. Now, I believe there's some other information which I probably should have pulled up before starting this video. And I'll tell you what. So we got about, well, I had about, I think, 2 hours of playtime on this, and it was a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to be checking this out. I don't know if you guys will want to see an actual Let's Play of this when it comes out. I believe it comes out April sometime. I'm just trying to find the email now, because I'm really prepared for this video. I apologize. Let me just bring it up as soon as it wants to load. Yeah, so it comes out in April. I know that for sure. I'm just opening up the document now that actually confirms it. So I'm also showing you in the background here, there's some combat, there's a lot of stealth aspects to it as well. So I tried to show you a variety of clips throughout, like what I was doing throughout the game. Let's see, does this have an actual release date in it? Yeah, here we go. April 22nd, 2015. I don't know if that's global release date. It doesn't specify. But April 22nd apparently is when it comes out. On Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. Yeah, 2.5D action stealth platformer. I gotta say, I love, like I said earlier, I love a good platformer, and this was a lot of fun. And here you go. Here's another brilliant way that they are sort of introducing a new mechanic. Is that these floors, you have to be quiet on them because otherwise it will alert the guards down below or nearby guards. So you gotta, and they sort of introduce the sound aspect with more and more objects later on. So later on, it's actually it might have already happened, but there's bird cages where if you run past the bird cage, it will start chirping and alert the guards that way. Or there's also wind chimes. If you don't crouch below wind chimes, it will produce noise and alert the guards. So it sort of implements the same mechanic in a new way, and it combines them differently. So you already know that mechanic itself, but it layers it on and gives it a new aspect, I guess. But anyways, here's me stealthily making my way through level 2. I cut out many reattempts of some of these things. These are, I may be making these look easy, but some of these are quite difficult. There's specifically a spot, I think it's in the end of this video, the last part of this video. I think it's the last part of this video, or it's one of these clips where I did it over and over and over, like maybe 4 or 5 times, the same bit, just because I kept messing up. And it is a very nice challenge. And also, as I believe they said, once you complete the game, like on the normal mode, it will unlock a harder mode. And then once you complete that, it unlocks an even harder mode after that. So you can play it through again and again, and it will get harder each time. And I believe, I keep saying I believe because I don't actually have it written down. And I don't think it's on this sheet of paper I have. So there's 3 of these platformer Assassin's Creed games coming out. The first one, like I said, April 22nd, is this one, Assassin's Creed Chronicles China. Then I believe the other one, I'm using I believe a lot, too much. So there's Assassin's Creed Chronicles India and Russia. They come out Q3 of 2015. There's no release date for those yet. But each of those, so there's 3 of them, each of them are 4 to 5 hours of gameplay, which I think is pretty awesome. I mean, regardless of whether you guys want me to do a let's play of this when it comes out, I wouldn't do a full let's play. I'd do like a one-off video, like, you know, sometimes I do a one-off let's play of certain games here on my channel. That would probably be a one-off video. It wouldn't be a series, because I don't think this channel is at all really suited for a whole series on this, nor am I qualified for a whole series on a game like this, because I'm not the best at this kind of stuff, but it's a lot of fun. So I think I'll definitely be, I'll definitely be playing it myself, whether I do videos of it or not. That's another story. Yeah, so this, this is the part. So this is the last clip in my video here. This section here I kept redoing multiple times because I kept messing it up. But this is the one where I actually complete it. So I cut out all the fails, because I mean, I could only show 5 minutes of each level for a total of 10 minutes. So I could do 5 and 5. So I mean, even if I wanted to show you all my fails, I really couldn't. I mean, I guess I could have done a montage of them. No, I'm not doing that. But yeah, so it's a lot of fun. It looks really nice as well. I believe, yeah, we were playing this. I gotta stop saying I believe. We were playing this on the Xbox One. Played really nicely. I would probably personally pick this up on Xbox One, just because, I mean, I have a PlayStation 4, but I don't really use it that much. So I'd probably pick this up on Xbox One. I wouldn't, it's coming out on PC, but I don't think, some platformers are definitely more suited for a console. Like, I think the last platformer I really invested a lot of time into was Super Meat Boy. And I had that on PC, but I always use an Xbox controller with it, just because using a keyboard sucked with Super Meat Boy. And I think this is another one of those games where even if you get it on PC, you're going to want to use a controller. Because I mean, I don't know what the PC controls are going to be, but some of the sort of combinations you have to do, I feel like would be just much better on a controller. And there were good combinations once you got used to the controls and all that. It was a nice layout, nice default layout anyways. But that's pretty much it for this sort of preview look. We've got about 30 seconds left of me. I didn't actually know where to go at this point. I didn't know where I was supposed to be going, so I almost messed up. But then I find my way out in a few seconds. Yeah, it pretty much wraps it up. It's a lot of fun. Got to check this game out earlier. Oh, yesterday. I got to check it out yesterday. I keep saying earlier today because I'm recording this commentary on the same day, but the video posts the next day. A lot of fun. But yeah, that's my preview look. I don't know what else to say other than thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time and have an awesome day.